to you. I'm here with Dr. Murphy. My name is Mo, and we are here to transport you into your weekend with some fun questions that you asked him.
The Doc and Mo Show.
The Doc and Mo Show. So welcome to you. Aren't you so lucky? So today we've got 2 questions for you, Dr. Murphy. So basically, he just answers things that you ask, and that's all there is to it. You can't hold us to it. This is not advice for you specifically. It's just generalities. We don't know what's going on with you, right? Okay.
Sure as hell don't know what's going on with you.
We don't know what's going on with you, and he doesn't know what's going on with me. Okay. Are you ready?
Yes.
Your first question is this. Okay. So someone wanted to know specifically about knee replacements. And it was a young man who's maybe 30. He's got really bad knees. I guess he played football. I don't know the story. Anyway, he has really bad knees. And they said they didn't want to do surgery on his knees until he gets older. Mm-hmm. But his question was, why would they want to wait till I'm older? My knees hurt really bad now. They've hurt really bad for probably 10 years. And then by the time you do it when I'm older, won't you have to do it again? And then by the time you have to do it again, won't I almost be too old to be able to handle anesthesia?
Well, it really depends what kind of physical shape you're in to handle anesthesia. The thing of it is with knee replacement surgery, they only last about 10 years, even though they're titanium and there are all these great metals and everything. It's still not a living tissue, and people have a hard time understanding how can something that's so big and massive break? Well, they do. They come loose, they break. And even people that have had hips, we'll use a hip because it's a little bit more easy to understand. I mean, it's got a ball on it, it's a big bar, they ram it down into your finger, but they break, they can bust. And a lot of people are like, how the hell can a piece of metal like that break? Well, here's your answer. Think of it as a piece of hanger wire. If you wiggle it back and forth long enough, she's going to snap. And even though you're not wiggling that piece of metal, it's still stressing ever so slightly, and it will fracture that metal. And they do break and they do fail. And typically with a knee replacement, they seldom ever, depending on the activity, last longer than 10 years. Yeah. So if he gets it now and he's 30 years old, he's going to replace it when he's 40, probably when he's 50, when he's 60, 70. They can only replace that joint so many times. And so the doctors are right. You want to put it off as long as you can.
So really then, I mean, does it help with pain a lot? Or?
Oh yeah, once you get the knee replacements, there's really no pain.
Man, what a messed up deal.
That
stinks.
Doc Murphy's saying, take care of your knees.
So, wow. Okay. Have you heard about those cobalt knees?
Yeah, same thing. They don't last longer than 10, 15 years.
Oh my gosh. I need to show you this whole, there's a documentary on Netflix, get ready for the eye roll. There's a documentary on Netflix about devices and implants and the dangers of devices and implants put into your body. This one guy, he was a doctor. He went in and he had some patients who'd been, who received the same knee replacement that he was going to be getting, and they were complaining about all sorts of weird, random stuff happening in their bodies, lots of illness, lots of sickness that had nothing at face value to do with the knee replacement that they received. Anyway, kind of a mystery until he got a knee replacement. When they went in to take it out, because I don't remember what the story was, long story short, look it up on Netflix. It's an easy to find medical device documentary. Everything around his knee had totally deteriorated. It was mushy. They said it was just, he said basically some of the things that we're putting in our bodies aren't even, and that some of the studies that they use to determine what type of device gets to be used in these surgeries is really kind of hacky.
It is.
And so...
I mean, it's a big market. I mean, you look at some of your great orthopedic reps that hover around the hospital. And,
hover.
They do hover.
They loom.
They do. They make $4 million a year selling implants.
And they don't necessarily, I mean, it's profit, not...
I always thought this story was kind of funny, and it's actually true, but there's an orthopedic surgeon here in Joplin who's well-known and well-regarded, and the orthopedic rep that he liked to use would always accompany him on his family football games for his kids, and if it was raining, he'd be the guy there holding the umbrella.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Yeah, I mean, it was a little bit over the top. But yeah, that's what they do. Cause,
Man, I'd love for someone to carry an umbrella around.
oh yeah, they were best friends.
wow,
Well, they should be, because the guy's making $1 million because this guy was a very busy orthopedic surgeon.
Wow.
If there's any orthopedic surgeons out there watching my videos, you know exactly what I'm talking about.
That is funny. Okay.
But this probably not having an orthopedic surgeon watch my videos, because anything I say, they don't have a clue what I'm talking about.
They don't, and they probably don't care because
No.
they're raking in the cash.
That's it. Just over-glorified, overpaid carpenters.
Okay,
They
yikes.
that's true. They use the same equipment, craftsman drills, you know,
Yeah.
same stuff.
Yeah, but if you give me those tools, I could neither build you a house or fix your
That's
life.
okay, Michelle. I don't think they can even use a hammer.
Okay, well,
Way
you
overrated.
know what? We should. I should come up with a trash talk for medical devices in the process at some point.
We can probably look some up that are really kind of unique.
That would be cool.
I mean, there's some really interesting ones out there that people have
Sure.
implanted into them, like filters in the veins and the
Yeah.
cable and stuff to help blood clots. And oh man, those things dislodge and go to the pulmonary arteries. I mean, there's some really nasty
there's
stuff out
some
there.
really.
And they don't even make them anymore. So.
There was some devices, I forget the name of it, but there were some devices that they were using to help women with ensuring they weren't able to get pregnant again. It was basically like burning up the insides of their organs, like incredible pain, lifetime problems.
We should do the Docomo's 5 best medical devices and 5 worst medical devices.
Oh, that would be cool.
Because I think one of the best medical devices ever out there that, you know, for replacement surgery is what they call hybrid cataracts. You know, when your lens gets cloudy and you have to replace the pupils, lenses in your eyes. They use a thing called a hybrid cataract, which allows you not only to see far away, but up close. And so if you're 80 years old, hell, you're seeing like you were 35. I mean, it's I'm sitting there thinking, hell, forget LASIK surgery, just replace my lenses.
No kidding.
Yeah. So it's actually kind of some.
That's cool.
Yeah, there's some.
That would
really
be a
good
fun one.
stuff.
We'll have to do that.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, my next question, how much time do we have? I think we could answer this really quick. Someone just said the other day that their kid ended up with hand, foot, and mouth disease. Mm-hmm. How does a kid get that?
It's transmission.
Spread around like anything else with those those dirty kids with their germs.
That's it.
What is it?
Oh, it's just a viral infection.
And they get literally hand, foot, mouth. They get like bumps and stuff on it.
Yeah, and the bumps come up on the back of the posterior pharynx and can be around the face a little bit, but typically on the hands and the soles of the feet.
And they just look like little tiny bumps.
Yeah, little tiny bugs, and run a fever for a couple days, feel like hell, and they get over it.
Yeah, so those are some good indicators. I'll try to remember to lay some.
Pretty much every adult out in our country has had it.
Has had it at some point. Okay, and treatment for it is just what? Hang on for a couple of days, you'll be fine.
Chicken soup.
So it's nothing you need medicine for.
Nope.
Ever?
Nope.
Okay, well then there's that. So your kid might get it. Is it ever horrible for a kid?
It can be. They can get severe everywhere, and the complications they have issues with are dehydration, malnutrition, because they're not eating, so they get dehydrated, and high fevers. When you're on a high fever, you need a lot more fluids, and they can be kind of tough on them.
So make sure they're getting lots of fluid, and just treat the fever the best you can. Yeah,
but a lot of children get it. It's very mild, and a lot of times the parents don't even know they even had it.
Okay, cool. Well, those are your questions for Free Advice Friday.
See you next Friday.
We will see you guys. Thanks for watching. Share this with your friends if you care to, and if you don't, then whatever. We don't care either way.
And if you're an orthopedic surgeon, I'm talking Greek to you because you don't know what I'm talking about.
Yes. We'll send you a toolkit.
Yeah, I'll get you a screwdriver for Christmas.
We'll get you a gift certificate to Lowe's.
Yeah, you and your $1 million buddy there.
Yeah, they already have tools.
Yeah,
they don't need ours.
Yeah. I'm sure they wouldn't know which side of a jack for spare tires more dangerous.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Well, we're sorry for you. All right, guys. Well, you have a great weekend. We will see you Monday for Mythbuster Monday.